Okay, so two sections, broadcast section first, starting with James.
Simon, can we get the injury news first? Is Andy Carroll set to return?
Yeah, he's okay. Hi. He's okay. He's been training now for almost 4 weeks now with us, and he looks good. It's about time. He's going to be in the squad definitely. Well, we have still 2 trainings. Okay, we are playing on Monday night, but he's back in the squad, and he's going to be in the squad for the game.
And Manuel Lanzini?
Manu not, yeah. Manu, he went with Argentina, but unfortunately he's got a very similar injury, but not on that level. So hopefully he's not ready for the game, and he's going to be ready for a game. It looks like a couple of weeks time minimum, but not maybe 3 weeks, but. So it's between 2 and 3, so we're going to see, but not for Huddersfield game. And let's be honest, it would be great if he comes back for West Brom game, but maybe he's going to miss 2 of them. It ain't going to be a surprise if he miss also West Brom, but it's nothing major.
Anyone else set to come back?
Sorry?
Anyone else set to come back?
Well, Winston Reid is back, and so apart from Manu and from Fernandez, who done his ankle, not a big one, but few days, when he was away with the Swiss national team, all the others are back. Yeah.
Just reflecting on the transfer window, you said you'd like to have got maybe 1 or 2 more players. Why do you think that didn't happen?
Well, it didn't happen because it didn't happen. No, you know the stories, I know. We are quite a lot in the media now because of transfer window. We wanted to get some players. It didn't happen. So still I said, especially when those players who missed the first part, the start of the season, or they missed the part of the pre-season, when they come back and when they get their fitness, which is going to be very, very, very soon, that still we have a good team. So I have to be concentrated, and I am concentrated on that team that we have, so there's no really point of talking about the players that we didn't get, because now the transfer window is shut till January, you know.
In terms of William Carvalho, why do you think that didn't happen?
Why it didn't happen?
Yeah.
Well, why it didn't happen, I don't know. I think it was money. It was money. It was definitely money. I know I wanted a player, and we wanted a player, and I know, or as far as I know, but I know the fact that we have been in talks with Sporting Lisbon. Whether that was official or not official, I don't know. I don't do these things, you know. I'm not negotiating, but I suggested a player. I wanted a player, and we talked to them. It didn't happen purely and only because the money was too high.
And David Sullivan said you rejected the chance to sign Krychowiak and Renato Sanchez. Is that true?
Well, he likes to talk, you know, is his right, but look, all I said, I wanted a player, and that is not exactly what happened with those 2 players that you have mentioned. But I wanted Carvalho, and it was in the middle of talking about Carvalho. And it looks very, very likely that Carvalho will happen. And to be fair, during my time at West Ham, it's very, very common that when you talk about one player and it looks like it's going to happen, that suddenly 2 or 3 other names, somebody throws them in. That normally distract you from the main target. And that's what happened there as well. So it was very likely that we're going to get a player. But of course, 2 other players are very good players. Of course they are.
Does it undermine you, the owners of the club, making those comments public?
Look, I'm here to talk about everything, but First and foremost, I'm here to talk about Monday game. The transfer window is finished, and I can understand you that you want to talk about those issues that have nothing to do with the game on Monday. But it's my job. My job is not to talk about that. If you want to ask some other people who are responsible for that, you can do that. My job is to raise the performance of our team. We didn't start well. We have a game on Monday night. That is a good opportunity and good chance for us to start winning games and to come back on the winning tracks. And that's where I'm putting all my work and concentration. And the lads been training really well. They are now back from the national team. We don't play tomorrow. We don't play on Sunday. We play Monday night, and I would prefer to talk about that, because that was in the past. That happened, and we can't do a lot about. We can't do anything about that. So I'd like to talk football.
After the Newcastle game, you had talks with David Sullivan. Did you promise improved performances?
No, I didn't talk to Chairman the way you said that we had meetings and all that. I talked to Chairman after every game. A couple of days after, that's what happened. Or also now we had a talk about the game. Of course, he knows, I know that we didn't start well, that the game against Newcastle was not only that we lost the game, but it was, as I said after the game, and I didn't change my opinion about it. It was bad performance, and it was unacceptable. It was very low point. I said that I have to raise the performance and to get us back on a right track.
You haven't been told then that your job's on the line if you lose on Monday?
No. Not. I haven't been told that. I've been told that the things that I said those things, to Chairman, that we play 3 games, we have 0 points, and we have to start winning.
If you do lose on Monday, do you think you'll still remain West Ham manager?
Look, I told you so many times that I don't think about my job in that way. I think about my job as a good job, and where I have to put all my energy and concentration in working with the lads, talking to the lads, trying to keep us down and humble when we are winning, trying to motivate us, being in the zone when we are not in the zone for whatever reasons, euphoria or being down. And as I said, Monday night is a game, and I'm totally concentrated on it.
How do you turn it around then? What do you do as a manager?
What do I do as a manager?
How do you turn around the run that you're in?
By working hard, by changing something, by keep working, bring in some new ideas, try to live the confidence, try to win game, because there's nothing better than a game to get back on the path that you want.
What have you made of Huddersfield so far, sir?
Look, they started really well. They didn't concede. They have 7 points. They are like, we've seen that before with the teams that got promoted from the championship. They keep their momentum and all that. So do they look good? Yes, they look good. Do they look that they're enjoying the league? Yes, they do. Do they look very fit and energetic and all that? Yeah, they do. They do. So we have respect for them, of course, and we will have to be on top of our form, to be fair, to beat them on Monday night. So they are a good team. They're a good team. It was a squad that last year got promoted, so they finished good last year. They have a good memories about it. Then they add to their squad a few new players, good players, and as I said, their start also gave them big boost of everything. It's probably very, very positive atmosphere in the dressing room and around them. So we have to stop it.
And it's been such a long time since you last played at London Stadium.
Yeah.
Does that wonderful win, not the last game you had there, but the Spurs game, does that have a lasting effect though? You know, you talked about memories of Huddersfield will have the last season. Will those memories help your guys as they run out there on Monday night?
Well, it's good to play home. You know, we played 3 games so far in the season, and we didn't play home. Now it's our home game, and that's why it's been a long time that we didn't play there or train there. So that's why we have a training tomorrow, and on Sunday we're going to train at the stadium to go into that dressing room to feel it a bit more before. Game against Spurs was great, but it's a good memory, you know. But it has nothing to do basically with the game on Monday night. Although we are expecting similar kind of atmosphere, you know, it's our first game of the season at home, and plus it is Monday night game. Yeah.
How much does it help you that you're playing on Monday, so you've got an extra couple of days with your players who've been away?
It helps, you know, it helps because we had some players who came back today or yesterday during the day, because we don't only have the players who are from Europe, we have the players from Africa or from South America or Mexico, like there, and North America, but still long trips and all that. So it's very good, and I'm very pleased that we play on Monday night because that gives us a couple of more days of training.
Slaven, when you look at Huddersfield, the fans celebrated with the players after they beat Newcastle. It seems that it's almost the total opposite here, the relationship between the owner and the fans. What do you put that down to?
And it's their way. I mean, I really don't know what I should answer to you. That they're on fire. They are like enjoying it. They, as I said, they got promoted after whatever. You know, I read the way they're like functioning in their training camp and all that. So that is their plus now that you can see in their games against Palace, against Southampton, against Newcastle. They are positive. They are not thinking about mistakes. You know, they are not. Thinking about like, if I go there, if I make a mistake there, then we're going to be open at the back. No, they just go. They're like positive, and that's the thing that is very important in football.
So have you got a message to your fans on Monday night?
The fans have been always great for us. Of course, during the game or after the game, when they are not happy, or after the game on social media, you know, of course they are. They're angry, but I never felt during the games or before the games or in the beginning of the games, they were always home or away. You can feel them, you can feel them and see them in numbers. So, and then it's up to us with our performance to make them even be more behind us.
This spat with Sporting Lisbon and David Sullivan's comments, has that added more pressure on you as manager this week?
No, look, there have been some issues that the gentleman asked me about. What can I say about that? It was also funny for me to read some of those comments. But look, for me now to say something about that, it's not, I can say something and I'm not afraid of saying my opinion, but that's not the way I work, not in the good times, not in the bad times. You know, if I have to say something, I'm going to call the guy or whatever. Is that guy a chairman or PR or whatever, or a fan I will call and talk to? I don't like to go public about the, how you call it, dirty laundry, you know. And that's it, basically.
And I read in the Evening Standard today you called this game massive on Monday night. Is this one of the biggest games for you as West Ham manager since you've been here?
Well, we had a few games before like that, you know. If you can remember, like in the first season we have big game for different reasons. In the second season, suddenly somehow the games already started to be crucial ones after fourth game of the season. Even Watford game at home, which was fourth game of the season, was like the day game. I don't know why, but it was. So you were here whole last season, it was like that many times. So we started again now, so at least I'm used to it, you know what I mean? Me and the team, we've been there before, and we showed last year that we can cope with it. Showed last year that in those difficult situations and in difficult moments, we have the quality and we have the character, individual and a team character to get out of that situation or from that game, and so it means that we can do it again.
And last one from me. When you read that comment, did you
Which
laugh?
one? Which one? Tell me. There were a few of them, so I'm thinking about coming with a lawyer today, you know, because there have been few issues this international break. Which one?
You know, the one with
come on, say it. Come on.
The reference to the sex object.
No, what? Which one? Come on, say it.
The
You are expecting me to say it. You don't want it. Which one?
The Dildo Brothers.
Okay. It's funny. Made me laugh, you know, but look, make no mistake. As I said, I don't like to talk about some things openly, but what I know about the transfer is that because I wanted a player, and that transfer has been going on for, I don't know, but we kept it like low profile and all that. It was 6 weeks, whole summer, and it really looked very promising, and it looked like, yes, from what I know is that we spoke, of course we spoke, not me, but West Ham people, or the people who got the power of attorney, or how it goes in negotiating base. They spoke to Sporting Lisbon about Carvalho, of course. We wanted the player.
Do you feel let
That's
down?
100%. Sorry?
Do you feel let down?
No.
You see it, no.
Why you ask me all those negative kind of
Well,
questions?
You know, it seems, from the outside, it seems that you're frustrated.
To be fair, I'm smiling, I'm laughing, I'm joking. Why you say I feel frustrated?
Just because you said
I'm frustrated because we didn't get a player that I'm trying to get for basically a couple of years now. That's why. But it didn't happen like it didn't happen with Perisic and Man United. Like it didn't happen with few players with Chelsea. 3 or 4 of them. Of course, I'm frustrated, but I'm not angry at anyone. It doesn't, you know, you can't get all the things you want in life. Still, we have a good team.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Cameras off, please. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that one.